Good evening and welcome. You are watching Pattaya Info, your calm and reliable source for news, events, and important developments from Pattaya and surrounding areas here in Thailand. Please take a moment to relax, settle in, and join us as we look at several stories that have recently drawn attention across the Pattaya region. A chaotic late-night incident involving American military personnel recently took place near one of Pattaya's well-known beachside streets. According to reports, a heavily intoxicated U.S. soldier allegedly assaulted another American serviceman during an argument that escalated into violence. The incident reportedly occurred around 9:30 in the evening on March 9th in front of a hotel located near Soi 6/1 on Pattaya Beach Road. Witnesses say a group of 4 to 5 American soldiers were spending time together in the city while on leave. What initially appeared to be a disagreement among friends quickly intensified. During the confrontation, one soldier allegedly struck another member of the group with significant force. The victim reportedly collapsed to the ground and lost consciousness, suffering visible injuries while lying on the roadside outside the hotel. Several bystanders in the area noticed the situation and began recording the disturbance on their phones. The video footage soon spread widely on social media. Local residents nearby also attempted to assist. A witness named Jakapong Wongput, a 32-year-old local resident, later explained that he received word that a foreigner had been injured and was lying in the street. When he arrived at the scene, he reportedly saw the injured man unconscious and bleeding, while the suspected attacker had already attempted to leave the area. Jakapong and other people nearby reportedly followed the suspect and managed to stop him until authorities arrived. Shortly afterward, officers from Pattaya City Police Station responded to the scene. Video footage circulating online shows several police officers attempting to restrain a foreign man with short hair who appeared extremely intoxicated. In the footage, the individual can be seen shouting loudly and resisting officers as they tried to bring the situation under control. At one moment during the struggle, the suspect reportedly attempted to bite a police officer's arm while resisting arrest. Officers eventually managed to secure the individual. Meanwhile, the injured serviceman was assisted by companions and placed into a police vehicle so he could be transported for further assistance. Authorities later confirmed that both the suspect and the injured individual were American soldiers who had been visiting Pattaya together with their group of friends. All individuals involved were taken to Pattaya City Police Station for further discussion and processing. According to police confirmation, the incident did occur as described. However, officials later stated that the parties involved ultimately resolved the dispute privately. The injured serviceman reportedly decided not to pursue legal charges against his fellow soldier. As a result, no formal criminal case was filed, and the situation was settled between the individuals involved. Although the matter was resolved privately, the viral video generated considerable online discussion, with many social media users commenting about the behavior seen in the footage. Authorities in Pattaya reminded visitors that while the city welcomes tourists from around the world, it is important for everyone to behave responsibly and avoid situations that could lead to injury or conflict. Officials also noted that although no legal charges were pursued locally, individuals involved in such incidents could still face disciplinary action from their respective organizations. No further information about the soldiers' identities or units has been publicly released. In another story that has raised questions about digital security, a hotel owner in Pattaya has reported a major loss involving digital holdings worth more than 6.5 million Thai baht. The man is identified as Mr. Tewin Wongsawisatthakul, and he explained that he had invested in several different cryptocurrencies through a popular trading platform widely used in Thailand. To protect his account, he had enabled additional security features, including two-factor authentication, commonly known as 2FA.
However, according to Mr. Tewin, unusual activity began during the early hours of the morning. He reported receiving several security alert notifications through email during the night. Concerned about possible unauthorized activity, he quickly contacted the platform's support service and requested that deposits and withdrawals on his account be temporarily suspended. Despite this precaution, the situation appeared to worsen. Later in the afternoon, when Mr. Tewin logged in again to review his activity account, he discovered that most of his digital assets had already been sold. According to the account records, the sales had started around 6 o'clock in the morning. The proceeds from those transactions, totaling approximately 6.5 million Thai baht, were then reportedly used to purchase a large quantity of a cryptocurrency called Taiko. What shocked the account owner most was the price at which the coins were bought. Normally, Taiko trades at around 3 baht per coin. However, the purchases on his account were made at a price exceeding 600 baht per coin, an extremely abnormal increase. Market data reportedly showed that the price surged dramatically for a very short period of time, rising hundreds of times above its normal value within only a few minutes. Shortly afterward, the price collapsed back to its typical level. As a result, the value of the purchased coins dropped almost immediately, leaving the account with less than 50,000 baht remaining. Mr. Tewin insists that he never approved these transactions and believes the activity may have involved unauthorized access to his account. He has since contacted the platform's operator and requested a full investigation. The company reportedly informed him that they would review the incident and provide updates after examining the account activity. Frustrated by the lack of immediate answers, Mr. Tewin has also filed a formal complaint with Pattaya City Police Station. Authorities will now review the information and determine whether the case involves hacking, unauthorized access, or other possible forms of digital fraud. The incident has sparked renewed discussion on cryptocurrency security and the risks associated with online trading. Experts often advise investors to use strong passwords, enable multiple security layers, and remain cautious about suspicious activity notifications. At this time, the investigation into Mr. Tewin's case remains ongoing. Another incident drawing attention in Pattaya involves the theft of a motorcycle belonging to a lottery ticket vendor. The victim, a 55-year-old man named Mr. Nai Sang Topo, says his motorcycle was taken directly outside his rented accommodation during the night. The red Honda Wave 125i motorcycle was reportedly parked in front of his residence located in Soi Sukhumvit, Pattaya 46/3. Mr. Nai relies heavily on the vehicle for his daily work. Using the motorcycle, he travels throughout the area selling lottery tickets, which is his primary source of income. According to the victim, he and his girlfriend returned home shortly after midnight on March 12 after finishing their day selling tickets. They parked the motorcycle as usual and went upstairs to rest. However, around 6 o'clock the following morning, his girlfriend went downstairs to do laundry and noticed that the vehicle had disappeared. Concerned about the situation, they checked nearby security cameras. The CCTV footage revealed what appears to be a carefully planned theft. The video shows two young men arriving on a motorcycle that did not appear to have a visible license plate. Both individuals were wearing helmets that covered their faces. After arriving in the parking area, the pair circled briefly as if surveying the surroundings. One of the suspects then approached the parked Honda Wave. According to the footage, he forcefully kicked the motorcycle's locked handlebar in order to break the steering lock. Once the lock was broken, the suspect rolled the motorcycle backwards out of the parking space. His accomplice then assisted him in pushing the vehicle away from the area before they both departed. The entire process reportedly took only a short time. Mr. Nai later filed a police report with Pattaya City Police Station and provided the CCTV footage to investigators. However, he told reporters that as of the time he spoke with media, he had not yet received any follow-up contact from investigators regarding the case. The situation has caused serious concern for the vendor. He explained that the motorcycle is still being paid through installment payments and is essential for his ability to earn income. Without it, he now faces the challenge of traveling long distances on foot to sell lottery tickets and relying on public transportation to return home. The loss has significantly affected his daily routine and his ability to support himself. Mr. Nye has urged authorities to locate the suspects and recover the stolen motorcycle as quickly as possible. Motorcycle theft has long been an ongoing issue in Pattaya, with many locals sharing security footage online showing similar incidents. Many locals hope that stronger prevention measures and quicker investigation responses can help reduce these crimes and assist victims more effectively.
Authorities have not yet issued additional comments regarding this particular case. And finally tonight, a tragic incident occurred in the Jomtien area during the early hours of March 14th. Pattaya police received a report shortly after midnight that a person had fallen from a high-rise condominium building. The call was received at approximately 10 minutes past midnight by Police Lieutenant Aniruj Chero, a deputy investigator at Pattaya City Police Station. Officers, along with rescue personnel from the Sawang Boribun Thomasathan Pattaya Rescue Foundation, quickly traveled to the location. The scene was a condominium complex rising more than 30 stories high, including its rooftop level. Inside the building, on the 5th floor, which serves as a swimming pool and recreational area for residents, authorities discovered the body of a foreign national. The man was later identified as a 37-year-old Dutch citizen named Mr. Nicky. Police immediately secured the area and prevented bystanders from entering while investigators examined the scene. A technician working at the condominium later described what he heard at the time of the incident. According to the technician, he suddenly heard a loud impact sound that reminded him of a vehicle crashing into a wall. The noise immediately caught his attention and made him suspect something unusual had happened. Shortly afterward, a resident informed him that a person might have fallen from above. When the technician went to check the pool area on the 5th floor, he reportedly discovered the injured man lying on the ground. Rescue workers and police were notified immediately. At the time authorities arrived, it was not yet clear from which floor the individual had fallen or which room he had been staying in. Investigators are now coordinating with the building management to review resident records and examine security camera footage throughout the condominium. Officials are working to determine the exact circumstances surrounding the fall. At this stage of the investigation, authorities have not confirmed whether the incident was an accident or involved other factors. Police documented the scene and collected available evidence before transferring the body to the police hospital. An autopsy will be conducted in order to determine the precise cause of death. This case marks the second fatal fall from a condominium building reported in the Pattaya area within the same week. Authorities continue to remind residents and visitors to remain aware of safety when staying in high-rise buildings. Further updates may be provided as investigators gather more information. And that brings us to the end of today's report. Thank you for spending your time with us here on Pattaya Info. We truly appreciate you watching and supporting the channel. If you would like to stay informed about important developments, local stories, and events happening across Pattaya and nearby areas, be sure to follow Pattaya Info for more updates. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and thank you for watching.